Hey, good morning. What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Todd Mickens. Todd Mickens. Let's talk about it podcast. We're going to have a interesting, good podcast today, and I promise you, we will not be long today. I see we have some people in there. Margot Rogers, what's going on? Lamont, how you doing, good brother? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I see we kind of small in numbers right now, but that's okay. It's never about the numbers; it's about the information. All right, so got a few things that may be going on today that we hope that you all can be a part of. Today's discussion is going to kind of be we're going to filibuster today, if you will. I'm just going to talk about my weekend experiences, life experiences, um, and hopefully some of you all can attest to what I'm talking about. Like I said, this is December the 10th, 2023. The year is almost over. Um, and it's just amazing to sit back and look and think, wow, this year is already gone. Miss Glaze Brown was good. Listen, it was good seeing you yesterday. Um I think the first time I met you was in Virginia at the Virginia meetup, one of those meetups, Charlotte, Jersey or Virginia, wherever. So when I saw you yesterday, it was a surprise. I just saw you coming down through the finish line. I said, I didn't know she was here. So I appreciate um appreciate you for always being accountable. She's one of my E2M family members, as well as E2R, an amazing fitness um person, is always on top of her fitness game, always posting, always showing her accountability, self accountability. We always talk about accountability in the group, but yeah, nevertheless, yeah, it was a pleasure, definitely a pleasure seeing you yesterday, as well as a lot of other people. It was some horrible conditions yesterday that we was in. I was in Atlanta yesterday. Uh, excuse me, guys. I was in Atlanta yesterday for a meetup. For those of you who don't know, I am a part of the organization called Eager to Motivate. Let me see. I might can how low the seat can go. But let me see. I might can raise this up just a tad bit so you guys can see. I don't want to go too high. Yeah, eager to motivate. Uh, let me see how it look if I switch it around so y'all can see. Don't freak out if something happens. It says mirror. It should be. No, let's go back the other way. I like the other way better. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I'm part of a awesome organization, fitness community called E2M, and yeah, man, we had a good time in Atlanta yesterday. It was muggy, it was cold, it was an experience, but it was a situation, and like I said, I'm gonna talk about that later on in the program. Uh, but we want to first, I always start off with one of my favorite videos from my father, the Mickens, and they will be celebrating the anniversary today, 27 years of singing. Uh, Today at Laura Richland. Brother Craig, what's going on, man? Craig Stooks, man, always good, always a pleasure to see you. Craig is our deacon here at the St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, uh, international, multicultural, multi-denominational, um, apostolic, Kojic, uh, Kojic Assembly Church of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, where I am your podcast pastor. Craig has that inspirational word, and we're going to come back to the inspirational word. But y'all know the routine. Listen, y'all go ahead and tag somebody in here. Rudine, what's going on? Rudine Backman. Good morning, Rudine. I'm going to play a video. Of course, the Mickens will be celebrating there, and I have two interviews set up for this morning where two members of the group are going to come on and speak real briefly. They have a busy schedule this morning, so we're just going to get a little quick conversation in with them and let them say what they have going on today. But we know to we're gonna go ahead and do this first video. It's gonna slide straight into the next video, and hopefully, listen, everybody in here, I want y'all to type in at followers or at highlights. At followers or at highlights. If you're not sure what I mean, I'm going to post it, and I want you to post it just how you see it right there. At followers and at highlights, or just tag it to your page, or just repost it to your page. At followers, at highlights, at followers, at highlights, and we're going to come back after the 2 videos, and we're going to read our inspiration word of the day, and hopefully get to our interview. So at followers, at highlights, and let's go ahead and get it now. Now this will be happening today. This was last year's anniversary promo, but they have the anniversary actually today of this live recording, and they will also have, if I'm not mistaken, I'll let them talk about that, maybe the possibility of you purchasing your live recording from last year. And listen, if you're in the building, go ahead and post your name, city, and state where you're from. Post your name, city, and state where you're from. But go ahead and post in the chat at followers. Be obedient, and post in the chat at followers. All right, listen, here we go. Let's go with this video, 2 videos. We'll be coming back with inspirational word of the day. Then we're gonna get to our first interview. And this will be from Reverend Mickens, my daddy himself. Pop Mickens will be coming in the building shortly, and shortly after that, Justin will be. I spoke with Justin earlier this morning. He's I think he'll be doing an interview around about the same time my dad is doing an interview. So we're going to try to coordinate where he and I, because they're, like I said, they've already started setting up for the program, getting things ready, and we're going to get him in real quick. So you never know who we're going to have on today, but let's go.
South Carolina, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Mickens family! Y'all ready? Y'all know what time it is. Do what I want you to do. Come on. Get up out of the seats. Shout to you. Come on. Get up out of the seat. Come on now. Shout, shout, shout. Get up out of your seat.
Good morning, Candace.
Let's go one more round. Tell your neighbor, ain't no one.
Oh, here's the next one. My bad.
Tell your sons
No,
Okay, got you.
uh,
Ready?
all right, here we go. Y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to the Let's Talk About It podcast. I told you earlier today, before we started, and we're gonna get to our inspirational word. We're gonna read the inspirational word from the deacon here at the St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, Apostolic, International, Multicultural, Multi-Denomination, Coaching, Assembly, Church of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, where I am your podcast pastor. He has an inspirational word for the day, and it says as such as you can see it on your screen. Living for other people's approval is a really quick way to suck the joy out of life suck the joy out of life right out of you. Do you know that God never asked you to do that? He didn't put you on earth for their approval, but for his. He said he wants you here to bring him glory. That's very important, guys. I love this quote, Brother Craig. He wants you here to bring him glory, not to appease everyone else. The most freeing thing we can do for ourselves is actually believe that, one thing I had to realize. I think everyone at some point in time, you have to realize that you can't live your life for other folks. What will eventually happen is you'll be trying to please somebody who ain't trying to please you. 5, 10, 15 years done going down the line, they done moved on, or either not even worried about you, or either not even know you was trying to appease or appeal them, and you are 10, 15 years behind, and your feelings hurt because you're doing something because of the liking or wanting to either impress or, like you said, appease somebody. Listen, everything that we do from the top to the bottom should be to give nobody but the good God, the good man upstairs, up there in glory land, give him praise and honor. We have Sarah Miller, all the way from Toledo, Ohio. Great early Sunday morning, checking in from Toledo, Ohio. Look, thank you for checking in. Thanks for everybody. Listen, I told y'all, and I know he's busy today, even though this is my daddy. Daddy busy today. Daddy had to squeeze me in right quick. They're gonna be busy all morning. Uh, and I told him I was gonna give him a call. He was more than willing and excited to stop everything he was doing to at least come welcome y'all. Y'all gonna have to let me know whether you can hear him through our through the phones here, but we hopefully so. But y'all, this is the lead singer, the creator of what you guys have been knowing for the past 27 years, of the Reverend Mickens and the Highway Travelers. They are known now as the Mickens. Same group, same pedigree, but this is the creator of this today's form for the past 20 years. Of course, the Highway Travelers was created from, and I'll let him tell a little bit of that. It was created from his mother many years ago, and then he came back, and once he moved back from North Carolina, and when he had two little boys hanging on his leg, and one older boy, I think, with and we had Uncle Mark, Uncle Jesse. We had a whole bunch of stuff. Jeff Cole, Tommy Mitchell, but we had a bunch of stuff going on. But I think he got the remedy right about now. Listen, y'all, let me know if you can hear me. Pops, listen, what's going on, Daddy? How you doing this morning?
Good morning, my son. How you doing?
I'm doing so good today. Listen, y'all, in the chat, if you can, Sarah, if you can, please let me know that you can hear Tamara West, Hilda, everybody. Let me know if you listen. Dad, what do you have going on today? It's a special day. What y'all got going on?
All right. First, I want to give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Now, what we got going on today, we have to wait no longer.
Mm-hmm.
The time is now. Today is the day. At the hours of 5 o'clock, here in Hopkins, South Carolina, at the Lower Richland High School, 2615 Lower Richland Boulevard, it's going down. The 27th anniversary of Reverend Mickens and the Highway Travelers, better known now as the Mickens. Today is our day. We want everybody to come out and help us celebrate this 27th anniversary. On this program will be none other than the Echo Airs
Veronica and the Mighty Blazing Stars, the McDuffies, Flossie Boy Johnson and Favor, and the McFadden. And also, ladies and gentlemen, also have been added to the program. New Elevation.
Oh yes.
Good God Almighty. They are on this program too. They're coming to help us celebrate the 27th anniversary of the Mickens here at Hopkins, Carolina. It's called A Night in Hopkins 2, December the 10th. Today is the day that y'all can come on out and help us celebrate this anniversary. At the hour, the doors will open at 4 o'clock. Program will begin at 5. Now, one thing, if you know the Mickens, we don't wait on time.
Right. Yep.
When 5 o'clock comes, they're on stage, they're singing, and we're ready to go.
That's right.
Because we don't want to hold the people long. Some got to go to work, some go to school.
That's right.
Thank God I'm out of both of those classes. Hallelujah.
That's right. That's right.
And you can and your general admission ticket is just $30 at the door. We still have a few VIPs left. So come on out. Get it while you can.
Okay, awesome.
Thanking you in advance.
Awesome. Give them a quick a brief, because it's been 27 years that you have had this group, but because the group probably is actually 40 plus years old if you go along with the name. Just get a quick history of that.
Well, the group started years and years ago. Ronnie really started in '65 with Mama and my dad. I always thought that my daddy was the one that had the group, but I come to find out it was my mama that one that started the group. So, make a long story short, when everybody got grown on their own, and you couldn't hardly tell them nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We moved to North Carolina, and so when we got back, I wanted to sing. Again, I wanted to get the group back. So I just did it on my own. I went and asked my mama, "Mama, can I use your name, the Highway Traveler?" And she said, "Sure, son." Mm-hmm. And so that's what happened then. We took it up from there. Like you said earlier, we had my brother-in-law Jesse, we call him Uncle Jesse, and we had Mark, my brother. We had Terrence, my nephew. We had Brother Jeffco, was a good friend of ours. But anyway, we are still hanging in there. Sometimes you got to pick and choose. But God will lead you the right way. And we've been on this journey for 27 years. This journey, I've been singing for about 57 years myself. Mm-hmm. But with this group right here, I've been on the journey with them for 27 years. And I thank God for these little boys. These young men now. Was little boys then, but they're young men now.
Yeah,
that's kind of like how the group got started. And matter of fact, you was on there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't forgot that now. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Matter of fact, real quick, and I'm gonna let you go. I know you're gonna be busy. Matter of fact, I know you're busy. Do you remember the transition, or when the boys kind of was like where? Because remember, even when I was on the group, when all the booking, all the planning, all the driving, all the lineups, all the where we're going, all the charging of the programs. Do you remember when that shift started, where you was able to put your hat down as far as just running everything, and now you got some boys, and you got even your nephew Jamie. You got people that was able to. Because remember, basically you and Mama had to buy all the equipment, buy all the suits, rent the buildings, whatever, all the planning. It was really on you and Mama and probably the wives of the other older members. But then it was just a point where it was just you and the young boys. Do you remember that? That time where you was able to say, "Well, man, these young guys, they done. I can kind of sit back and chill now." Do you remember that transition?
Yeah, I remember that, because when I got ready to drive one time to go somewhere, they tell me, "No, you get in the back." and I've been in the back ever since. Ever since they got driver's license, and we've been traveling. I don't do nothing but pray. When I ain't praying, I'm sleeping. When I ain't sleeping, I'm praying, because I'm fella be driving.
Yeah.
And I remember it real good. I thank God for that. They told me, "Daddy, said you did all you can while we couldn't drive. Now we can do it. We're gonna let you go ahead on and rest." And so all I do is pray, sleep, and eat too.
Yeah. I know you can't tell. This gonna be the last thing I'm gonna let you go. I know you can't tell all the things that happen. Um, and I ain't even talking about nothing bad. I just don't think people understand that when you be on this road traveling, there be some times and laughter that people just don't understand during them long hours of driving. But um, I know there's just some times where y'all probably laugh the whole way.
Yeah.
And it just like you just wish people could experience the joy of traveling, because now that there's some bad times where you break down on the side of the road, or you got to do this, you got to do that. But could you just tell the people how sometimes you could just laugh and ride the music all the way there, whether it's 10 to 12 hours, and laugh, and somebody sleeping. I mean, just keep, because somebody got to keep somebody awake on that road.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry, the way them fellas snore, ain't nobody care how to get no sleep with me. Cause them fellas be snoring, man. Them fellas be snoring. They be getting it going. But we have a good time. We laugh. Sometimes we laugh all the way there. We laugh all the way back, just about it. And we thank God that we really, out of these 7 years, we really never got broke down on the road. Cause we pray when we leave home, and we pray when we get back on the road.
Yeah.
But we had one little slight thing, but we wasn't out of town. We were still in South Carolina. And other than that, God just been good to us down through the years. I'm going to put it just like that and leave it point blank. God been good to the highway travelers. God been good to the Mickens. And we just so blessed to be able to celebrate this day. I love my fellas, Justin, Jamie, Colt, Mitch, Ashawn, and myself, and all of the family members that support the highway travelers down through the years. And, thanking God for my mom and my dad, and thank God for all of my sisters and brothers that really support the highway traveling. And everybody says they are ready to come out and support us on the day. But down through the years, God been good to us as we travel up and down the highway. We never got hungry. A lot of times people have stories out like they got hungry and they couldn't do this and they couldn't do that, but God blessed us. We didn't never got hungry. We eat good on the road.
Yeah, that's awesome. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you no longer. I know you got things to do. I appreciate you for coming in. We'll be seeing y'all in probably the next 4 or 5 hours. I just not too long spoke to Justin. He's probably doing another interview right as we speak. We're gonna
I got one too.
Yeah, we're gonna touch in with him. But like I said, we'll be seeing y'all. And just one more time, and I'm gonna play a video. Matter of fact, while you on here, I'm gonna see if I can play this video while of the commercial, and then I'll let you have your final words. Hold on right quick. Let's see if it'll play.
Okay.
Sunday, December 10th at the Lower Richland High School Theater. It's the 27th Mickens Anniversary Celebration with special guests, the Echo Air, also Ronica and the Mighty Blazing Stars, the McDuffie, Flossie Boyd Johnson, and Favor. Also on the celebration are the McFadden. Early bird tickets are $25 and available until November the 15th. General admission, $30. VIP, $40. Children 12 and under, $10 at the door only. A night in Hopkins 2 at Lower Richland High Theater, 2615 Lower Richland Boulevard. It's the Mickens 27th anniversary, featuring Ronica and the Mighty Blazing Stars, the McDuffie, Flossie Boyd Johnson, and Favor, the McFadden, featuring the Echo Elves. 5 p.m. Sunday, December the 10th. Doors open at 4. Tickets are available on the web, themickens.org, or call 803-728-1524. Be there.
All right, there it is. You just heard. So go ahead and get your closing remarks, and we're gonna let you go.
Okay, we want to first thank everybody in advance for because sometimes we don't get to thank everybody when we get through. But right now we're thanking all of those that are listening and those that are not listening. We want you to that we love you and we appreciate you supporting us. Ignite in Hopkins 2, Sunday, December the 10th. You heard it from Brother Fish just a while ago, the 27th anniversary of the Mickens. Praise the Lord. And then again, children 12 and under, just $10 at the door only. Big Joe and the Echo Airs, Ronica and the Mighty Blazing Star, the McDuffie, the McFadden, and Sister Flossie Boyd Johnson in favor, and New Elevation will be there. Good God Almighty. Y'all better not miss this thing. Come on out. Woo!
All right, Daddy, you go ahead and do your thing. Listen, we love you. We appreciate you. Everybody here, all the way from Carolyn Farmer down there in something. She's saying happy anniversary. Cheryl saying happy anniversary. Miss Taryn Tyler saying happy anniversary. Miss Luckett saying happy anniversary. Listen, everybody, that there's a young man on here by the name of Craig Stoops. Every time I play your video, which is before my show, Craig Stoops, he's the deacon of my church here. And he is a Mickens music fan. So I think it's befitting. Make sure I'm gonna try to make sure I get one. Will this will be the last thing. Will you have, because I want to get him a copy of the a project from last year when y'all did the live recording. Will they have copies be available for purchase today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on out. We got him waiting on you.
All right. So listen, Craig, that's gonna be my gift to you, man, because he's been a Mickens music fan from day one. I'm gonna make sure he get, and as well as, listen, everybody else, y'all got to get your own stuff, but I'm gonna make a special order purchase for Brother Craig. But all right, Pops, love you, man. We'll talk to you. We'll see you later on today.
All right, son. Glad you made it back safe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, cuz.
All right, cuz. Later.
All right, then. All right. Yeah, y'all, what's good? Yeah, that's a little thing. If you ever seen my brother's two sons and even the other my other brother's son, that's something that they say. All right, cuz. So we call everybody cuz. But yeah, man, that was Pops. They getting ready. Oh, again, probably in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm gonna try to get in touch with Justin. I know they headed out to, like I said, to get some things taken care of. But again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. And this today, if I can help it, we will not go long today. All right. we will not go long today. They go Craig said, yeah, Craig, man, I'm gonna try to make sure I get that for you, man. Yeah, this is yeah, man. Yeah, I wish you could, man. It's an experience, man. I believe you would definitely thoroughly enjoy. But the DVD or one of the CDs or whatever form you would hear the music in, you still would enjoy. There is nothing like the live experience of listening to the Mickens. Yep, there's nothing like that experience. We're gonna move on. He said, "You, yeah, man, yeah, Craig, man. I've been wanting, or Ben should have did that, shall I say? And like I said, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. I see we got Daphne Herndon is in the building. Dorothy Wright is in the building. We thank y'all for tuning in and chiming in. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to get hold to some more videos here. Some more videos and commercials. And let me see if how can I line this thing up? Where I'm at here. My good brother Lee Burgess. He's a proud one of my sponsors of the show. He's been helping the Early Morning Praise, as well as the Let's Talk About It podcast, as well as Cheryl Snell, the Sneesdale Production, have been longtime supporter of the podcast. So I want to make sure I show some love. And yeah, Craig said I'll see them live one day. Hilda Small says a happy anniversary, many, many more. I have enjoyed you all over the years. Yep. And he is still watching. My dad is still watching, so he sees y'all comments. Cheryl Snell said, not be long today. He says, Cheryl, listen, okay, Cheryl, after church, we need to have a meeting, okay? All the parishioners in the church, we need to, because Cheryl is throwing shots right now, as if I can't make it happen. I can cut the service short today, Cheryl. I can do it. Or said, the Mickens music is awesome. That's right. Happy anniversary. Thank you there, Miss Brown. We appreciate it. We're gonna try to see if I got this correct placement on the video, and I believe I do. And then we're gonna listen, tuning in from Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get you. You laughing, but I'm gonna get you. Tuning in all the way from Wisconsin. Listen, I done told y'all. Listen, if you advertise, promote with this podcast as well as TV station, there ain't no telling where your product placement will be. Listen, I get contact all the way from the West Coast in California, all the way down from Mississippi, all the way down from Florida, all the way up. Listen, Wisconsin, Ohio, Canada. Listen, I got product placement. Listen, you know the good thing about the internet is whatever you got or whatever program, you'll never know who will fly in. Just like with the E2M program, we was in Atlanta yesterday. We had people that drove 12 hours to come to Atlanta. Listen, flights ain't nothing but a dime a dozen. Now you can find your cheap flight. You might not be comfortable, but I thought I was looking in the camera. I bet y'all like, what the world he looking at? I'm looking over the camera. My bad. But listen, you can get anywhere, or you can send your product anywhere in the country. Ryan Griffin says happy anniversary, congrats on the 27 years. Yep. Listen, Auntie, you know we love y'all. We know we love you. We know we love you. Here we go. Let's see if I got this correct placement right here. We're gonna go straight through.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your boy Justin Mickens from the Mickens. Listen, my brother Lee Burgess and Resurrection just dropped a new project. Make sure you go get this project. It's a pleasure to be a feature artist on this. Expecting great things for my brothers Lee Burgess and Resurrection. Kudos to y'all. Glad to be a part of the project. Go out and get that project.
Lord, you brought me. Lord, you brought me.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Cheryl Snell of C. Snell Productions. And listen, I'm inviting every one of you to come to my 11th anniversary. Will be held February 24th, 2024. It will begin at 3 p.m. and we're going to be at Bethlehem Baptist Church, Wiley Kennedy Family Life Center. A lot of words, huh? But it's going to be at 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. And don't forget about the blanket and sock drive. So I'm collecting for that as well. But let me tell you who's going to be there. We have Men of Praise, Sonny Brown Experience, Floycey Boyd Johnson, Blessed, Lee Burgess Resurrection, and a host of others. I'm inviting each one of you to come out. We have tickets, $25 in advance, $30 at the door. Children 6 to 10, you can just pay $10. So come out and celebrate with me February 24th, 2024, 3 p.m. And for more information, give me a call, 803-479-5489. See you there.
Listen, don't let that smile fool you, Shirley. Don't let that smile fool you. She on there smiling. See you there. Don't let that smile fool you now. And I can tell you 3 people who can tell you don't let that smile fool you. Her 3 children. Cheryl will knock somebody out. Now, just listen. Thanks to my good brother Lee Burgess, and thank also to Cheryl Snell. Yes, yeah. This is Let me leave this up here. I know she gonna get me. She gonna listen. I'm trying to figure out Cheryl, and I haven't done it. Maybe if I can. Let me see. Yeah, but listen, right there, become a sponsor. You won't regret it. Cash App, Early Morning Praise, or via Zelle, 803-605-3893. You can also mail in your donations, and you can use PayPal. You can use the same number or either my email at matthewtoddmickens@yahoo.com. so yeah. Don't let Cheryl fool. Listen, Sunday I did it. No. Was it Sunday? Yes, Sunday I did a program, and I want to thank Terrence Young as well as Sneakdale Production, because that's why it's good to know people who know people. Cheryl Snell has throughout the years have had me in contact with lots of good people. We worked together when I had my group and she was managing her son. And she's put me in contact with good people like Brother Terrence Young. I was able to be the MC of his program that he was hosting bringing in the legendary, his son Willie Banks Jr. You know, his Willie Banks passed many years ago. He came in and listen. If you talking about look, sound, and talk, act just like his daddy, group still sounding good, and I was able to MC that program, and it was awesome. I do believe the messages would be in the in the South Carolina, very, very, very frequently. But yeah, big ups to Terrence Young for allowing me to come out there and MC that program. It was awesome. So Cheryl, thank you for the connection. Like I say, man, it's good to know people and to have good business relationship with people. When you do people right, good things will happen to you. Because listen, it's nothing but the drop of a name or the mentioning of a name that can get you at the table. It's simple as that. And I'm not just talking about what I'm talking about with me. It just listen. That's why it's good to treat people good. You never know who listening. You never know who watching. A drop of a name or either the suggestion of your business could come from somebody who you don't even realize. Some of us get of business and things, doors opening, and it's because people drop your name and you don't even know about it. All right, you don't have a clue. You don't have a clue who in the world, how this person got your information, right? Cheryl Snell says, "Who's the MC February 20? The MC for February 24th for the 100th anniversary celebration of Sleep Snell Production is none other than myself. I've been doing Cheryl's program along with probably one of the best MCs there is out there on the market, and I've been standing side by side with him, if I'm not mistaken, for the past 3, maybe 4 years. I had my first job as a stage manager through Cheryl Snell. And I've done, I don't even know how many years it's been, but I know I've been a stage manager. Stage managing consists of making sure groups are where they're supposed to be, making sure that the stage flows smoothly. And let me say this and look into the camera. Make sure the groups are seen, not the stage man. Okay, anyway, make sure the groups flow and Cheryl know what I'm talking about, but make sure the groups are in. Make sure the MC job is just to MC the program, keep the attention of the audience, and to keep it flowing. Well, I've been promoted. Yep, I've been promoted. This is going to be my first time handling a program to the magnitude, and I say the magnitude because Cheryl has about 10,000 people coming next week. Cheryl got about 10,000 people coming next week. I mean, in February. But I will say this, speaking of MCing of the program, also, and I will consider this is my first, would be my first big one, closing out the end of the year. Closing out the end of the year. I am honored to say that today my face will grace the stage to MC the 27th anniversary of the Mickens. I have done it before, but not on the anniversary side. I've done it when they did back when I was going to we was going to Unity Missionary Church. I think they did an album release, and I emceed that program. But today I will be emceeing the 27th celebration of the. It is an honor, to grace the stage. Y'all understand this is big, because like I say, that's why you put yourself in position and you do your job well, because you never know who is watching. My father and them, as well as Cheryl, they have had awesome MCs throughout the year. And like I said, there ain't no other MC. I will always appreciate you, honey. Wait a minute, let me pause for station identification. My wife, Trevisha Mickens, bringing me the Hell Hot Coffee, one of our definitely sponsors of the company. She's bringing me my coffee this morning. Let's see how hell hot it is this morning. Let me pause. Okay. Not bad this morning. She must like what I'm saying this morning, guys. It's good this morning. But back to it. You never know who's watching. Sometimes at these programs, there's anywhere from 300 to 500, 700,000 people. And when people see you do your job well, whether it's stage managing, whether it's MCing, whether your food is good at the because vendors, people want you at their program. When you promote programs good, people will get you to promote their program. Cheryl Snell can tell you that. Listen, I don't think, and I'm gonna give these accolades, I don't think nobody has a team. I've seen promoters. Nobody has a team like Cheryl Snell. Listen, Cheryl Snell got a gang. I'm gonna tell you right now, Cheryl Snell. I don't care. I know you don't want me to tell you. Cheryl Snell and Steve Snell Production. I don't know whether they're on the blue side of the game or the red side of the game. But Cheryl Snell, listen, you mess around, get in the building, and you start seeing some pink. You better look out, and you better watch what you say. Listen. Now I wasn't even talking. I'm gonna tell it. Cheryl, listen, y'all better not mess with me today. I wasn't even talking to Cheryl. I was reading the program, right? The program was in Alabama. So I'm looking in the audience. Because, C. Snell Production traveled to Alaska, Taiwan, Egypt, Africa. They go everywhere. Wherever there's a program, C. Snell would be there to promote it and promote whatever she's a part of. I told the audience, I said, well, y'all probably ain't even going to the program anyway. Lord have mercy. The C. Snellettes. Boy, yeah, we do. We go to all the, and Cheryl was sitting. Listen, Cheryl, I looked at you out the corner of my eye. Cheryl was sitting there like, get him. Boy, them sisters got, yes, we do. We go to I wasn't talking to y'all. Boy, they was on me, Bo. They was on me, Bo. Cheryl said, you're great at what you do, stage man. Yeah. And listen, I really do appreciate the opportunities that I've been getting. And not only that, speaking, let me get these comments. Somebody said, congratulations, or laughing. Stop laughing in church. Yep. Cheryl saying, God bless you. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, because you know what I'm talking about. That's why you hollering. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, Cheryl, I wasn't even talking to y'all. Listen, I can see if I looked over and I said, y'all don't go no program. If anybody knows Cheryl go to a program, because let me tell you, we've been knowing each other for so long, Cheryl would tell you, sometimes I be like, hey, I see you going such and such. Yeah, I've been such and such, and I'll tell her, hey, make sure you get you some. She'll tell you. See, this is true friendship. I say, Cheryl, make sure you get you some rest out there now. She's like, I know, Cheryl. Hey, make sure you get you some rest. Cause when I say Cheryl goes, C. Snell Production goes, they go. And I always tell her, hey, make sure you. But one thing I like about it, she don't travel alone. She's always, let's just say, protected. Either from the Snellettes or from old Cuzzo, Donis Bowell, and his security that he does. He don't let the cane fool you. He might be limping on the cane, but he might. Yeah. But yeah, man, thanks to Cheryl, who put me in a position to be a stage manager. I think Cheryl was the first person I started stage manager for. Then I ended up doing it a little bit for Roy Latson. And his program, and like I said, today I will be gracing the stage as the MC, and then my next big program would be with C. Snell Production, and after that, let me see. She said she's pulling up the radio station. Yep, listen, she working right now. Yeah, working right now, and I have started back doing my comedy. I did a comedy show for the Ladies of Virtue down in Orangeburg. That's with Crystal Myers, Melissa Myers, Mama Myers. They're part of an organization down there. I did a comedy show down there. So I have some comedy in my belt also. So if your church is looking for some good, clean, fun comedy, give me a call. Yes. See you later. Sure. Give me a call. I can come to your church. I'm also still in the process of getting some certifications and some other things, as well as my wife. We got fitness training, fitness coaching, nutritional coaches. We can come down and have a fun fitness workout at your church. It inside the church. We don't need to be outside. We can use the chairs and the benches where we at. We listen. We're gonna have a 360 availability or whatever you need from over here at the early morning praise. Like I said, we're gonna MCing, stage managing, fitness, a plethora of things. So be prepared. Yep, Lamont, I'm out of retirement, brother. Lamont, I am out of retirement. Man. Yeah, I got a couple of gigs that I had to call some people back that I didn't. They was asking for me to do stuff. Yeah. I am. Yep. And I'm back. Baby. Let me go ahead. I want to get some more commercials in here. And we're gonna let this commercial run. Let me see if I can find it. 17. This is almost it right here. We're gonna play this commercial. Okay, yeah. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. Yes, sir. We're gonna play this commercial right here, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Cause like I said, we don't want to be long-winded today. Oh, I got a call. I gotta get in contact with Justin, and we're going to play this commercial, and I'm gonna call him. So we'll be right back. Let's get it.
Yes, it's true. I say I really want you. Yes, it's true. I say I really need you. You're all I want. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I see. Yes, you are. I say you're all I want. You're all I want. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I see. Yes, you are. I say you're all I want. You're all I want. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I see. Yes, you are. I say you're all I want.
CEO Todd Mickens. Yeah. Let's give him the early morning praise, baby. Let's go. It's time to wake up, y'all. Yeah. Welcome to the early morning praise. Welcome to the early.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it right there. I'm not gonna give y'all all of that. Y'all saw that was Justin Mickens, lead singer of the Mickens. I told y'all, I spoke to Daddy earlier today. I told you Justin was in the process. Listen, those guys are busy today, but they wasn't busy enough to give us here the Let's Talk About It podcast just a little bit of their time. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I have none other than Justin Mickens, one of the best guitarists, one of the best lead singers, one of the best songwriters in the gospel industry, not just quartet. I'm gonna say in the gospel industry, and we're gonna let him come on this morning. And listen, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear him. Justin Mickens, what's going on? Good morning.
What's going on? Good morning, early morning, praise family.
All right. Listen, man, I know you're busy. I was asking Daddy some questions today, and I'm gonna start off with this. Matter of fact, no, let me let you start off with how many years the anniversary, who's coming, and where it's gonna be at.
Yes, sir. Today we'll be celebrating 27 years anniversary. I think the group has been together actually a little longer than that, but we didn't start celebrating anniversaries until about a year or two after we really got started.
Mm-hmm.
But this year we'll be celebrating 27 years at the Lower Richland High School Theater in Hopkins, South Carolina. We got some great artists coming out, the Echo Airs from Tennessee, the Veronica Bowers from North Carolina, the McDuffies, Flossie Boy Johnson from South Carolina, and Orange Birds have been added. New Elevation, a young group of guys that have been coming up, and they filled in a spot for us at the last minute. They will be there. All this will be taking place at 5 o'clock on Richland High School Theater. Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. And you guys in the chat, let me know. I want to make sure that y'all can hear what's going on. I don't see any responses yet, but what Cheryl Snell says, happy anniversary, Justin, or Luckett says happy anniversary. Radio Francina says happy anniversary, Highway Traveler. Francina says she going with the old school. She said happy anniversary, Highway Travelers.
Hey, we own both names, Miss Francina, so it don't matter.
Yes, sir. That's right. Listen, I asked Daddy this question, and I'm asking you. I said, I asked him, did he remember the time or the transition when you guys were? Because remember, when we was coming up, we started on the group. Daddy pretty much did everything. Daddy drove. Daddy booked Daddy had the lineup for the song. Daddy had to do the musicians. Daddy had to buy all the equipment. Daddy had to drive when we got there. Daddy had to get the money when we got there. Daddy had to say where we was going. Do you remember that transitional time where you you, Colton, and Jamie kind of just was able to say, look here, Pop, we got it?
Yeah, well, I would say maybe in the Atlanta teenager ages. Once we pretty much started driving, I would say, yeah, we kind of took that responsibility off them, and then we saw how certain people was kind of. We learned how certain people was kind of taking advantage of him because his role as a preacher, So yeah, we felt like we needed to kind of take a load off of him and kind of help him out. And I think it just went from us helping him out to him trusting us with the decision that we made with him and as a group for, because he know that we'll make kind of pretty much the best decision. Of course, with his approval of everything. But yeah, I think when we became young adults, man, he kind of, seen that he could trust us with certain things and trust us with certain decisions.
Matter of fact, it's amazing you say that because he pretty much said the exact same thing. He said once they started getting them licenses, he said he was getting ready to get in the driver's seat one day, and one of y'all said, "Nah, Daddy, we got it. You just get in the back." He said he done been in the back seat ever since.
Ever since, and yeah, we actually talk about that from time to time too. Because I remember when it was just him and Mama and 3 kids. It was just me, Jamie, and Colton at one time. And, and it wasn't no GPS. I remember the promoters had to call, and they would have to write the directions down on paper, man, from here to Detroit. I don't know how Daddy got us there, but him and Mama got us there. And we used to sit in that van and sing and play the whole trip. Wasn't thinking about no driving or nothing, man. Right. So it's just I think it's just his duty. We pay him his homage while he's alive, and kind of showing how much we appreciate him. And because he was doing it when it really wasn't easy to do.
Right. Not only that, speaking of GPS, but it ain't like y'all was rent no vans back then either. We
That's right.
whatever
That's
was
right.
in the yard, it was just time to ride.
That's right. You're right. You're right about it. That's definitely true, man. We've come a long way, and like I tell people everywhere we go, it's based because our leadership. I give that credit to God and Daddy, because he put down good standards. We knew what he was gonna go for. We knew what he's not going for. Even to the day, even by us doing what we do, he still, set those standards, and we respect him. And like I tell people all the time, a lot of people credit us and credit me for this and that, but I always take it back to Daddy, is because the foundation we put down. You know what I'm saying? We have a real strong foundation, and yeah, it's been great.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Just go back to the time where you remember you wrote your first song and you understood, or better yet, when did you realize the I don't want to say the technique, but the
gift.
Yeah, the gift of writing, singing, and knowing, because it's one thing to write a song, is one thing to sing a song, but knowing how to place lineups, how to write songs, what just give me a little bit of information on that.
Well, I started writing early. The first song that I wrote was "Time Is Short," and that song did very well for us for years. I seen how the people was, responding to that, and like I said, at an early age, I would just kind of read a lot. I was definitely, by us being in churches, taking certain things and just putting it together, and making sure that it was relevant for the time being too. Also, I knew that I was going in the right direction, right wise, because the response of the people and the testimonies that have came through off songs. So yeah, man, it's been great. I'm not the artist who pretty much write down songs. You know how certain people, they just have to write it down.
Yeah.
The majority of the songs I came up with, God has actually gave it to me, either riding or sometimes I have to pull over and record myself. But yeah, it's just, man, I just try to write and hear, make sure I'm hearing the right thing from up above, so I can give it to the people. A lot of the stuff that I wrote in my early years, I didn't even know anything about. To be honest, about certain situations in life, but some of those same songs carry me to the day. You know what I mean? I can really relate to myself now, being a man. So, like I said, it's the testimonies of people and the response of the people, man, that pretty much, helps know that you're in the right direction.
All right. Now I'm gonna ask you this question. I know you're probably gonna laugh first, but there are two people that I know love you, love the family, love the group, and would love to be on stage. And where are those two boys of yours gonna be at tonight? How you gonna hold them off the stage?
I'm pretty sure the people will see them. Yeah, they ready. They're ready.
Listen, it's amazing, man, to know that pretty much the way you, Colt, and Jamie, how y'all was brought up around the same age. Now you got your two young boys, Jamie's son and Colton's son, almost around about the same age. Do you I know you see it, but how you feel about the continuance and the legacy of the Mickens group going on for many more years to come?
Oh, I feel good about it. We talk about that very much too. Like, we just can't wait till these boys really get together and really understand, what we put out for them. It's definitely a legacy, man, that can carry on up until the end of time. It's very exciting to see how they enjoy the things we enjoy. And just like you said, I have to laugh sometimes too, because I see Jamie's son and my two youngest boys, and it just puts me in the mind of me, Jamie, and Coke. Like so
Yeah.
much. It's like it do, man. So it's yeah, it's definitely a great feeling. And not only them, another great feeling is to see the kids that when we travel across the world, how their parents come to us and say that, you know, my sons and my daughters watch you all the time, and all they want to do is jump around with your guitars and walk around the house. Man, that feels good to know that we are inspiring kids. You know, because kids are very genuine, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're very honest,
Yeah.
and it just do us all the good.
Well, let me ask you a question, because you probably gonna laugh again when I say this, but out of the dynamics of the sons, out of the out of Baby Jake and Jackson, who the world gonna be the lead singer?
I think Jackson is gonna be the lead singer. Jackson want to be the lead singer. He want to be the drummer. He want to be everything. But yeah, he's definitely into it. I look at him sometimes, man. He has the same passion that I had as a kid for it. Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
Yeah, I remember last year when it was time to go on stage, and you was like, I mean, it was I kind of had a tear in my eye, because it was the sweetest thing, but I can see in his heart, you was like, no, buddy, you can't, because it wasn't recorded. You was like, no, buddy, you can't go on stage with this
Correct.
time. And man, his eyes was like I mean, I can see it, and it was the same way it used to be. Like, you had
Yeah.
to get on that guitar, you had to sing, and I was like, man, but how you feel when sometimes you got to tell your boys, hey, buddy, y'all gotta, sit back on this one.
Oh yeah, man. It's not a good feeling, but I believe they're the older they get, the more they'll realize, you know what I'm saying, why those things happen. Just like you say, last year was a lot going on, recording and stuff, and but every chance we get, we try to let them grace the stage with us as much as we can, because it's a very bad thing to shut a child's dream, or to shut a child's passion out, especially a child, because he carried it forever. And I'm a living witness to that. You know, coming up, and a lot of the older people wasn't so nice all the time. You know what I'm saying? To kids who were just, actually just wanted to be kids. All we ever wanted to do was pretty much sing and play.
Yeah.
But us being adults sometimes can be so cruel, and it might not even be intentional. But I stress that too. Like, you have to be careful how you talk to a child who loves doing this, or you know what I mean, or who take interest in it, in what you're doing, because the slightest thing you could say or slightest move you make, it could put a damper in their spirit. Yeah, man. So
yeah,
that's definitely true.
Yeah. Listen, man, I know you got to get ready to go. We'll be seeing you in a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Just tell the people one more time, man, because I think Daddy said maybe a couple more VIP tickets left. Tell them where we at, what it's gonna do. Tell them who gonna be there, and just you go ahead and get your last little spiel, and I'm gonna let you go.
Yes, sir. Today, the hours of 5 o'clock, Lower Richland High School Theater. We'll be there celebrating 27 years. Admission is $30 at the door. I think a few VIPs left. If not, you can definitely still get a good seat with that $30 ticket. We have the Echo Airs from Tennessee. They should be rolling in here, or not here already. Sister Ronica and the Mighty Blazing Stars, the McDuffies, Sister Flossie Boyd Johnson, and New Elevation, all taking place today at the hours at 5 o'clock at the Lower Richland High School Theater. We're looking forward to seeing everybody in the place.
That's what's up, man. Listen, man, we love you, man. I love you, man. We appreciate you. We'll be seeing you in a probably like 5 or 6 hours.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right, yes, sir.
All right, y'all. That was Justin Mickens of the Mickens. We thank him and appreciate him for that awesome interview. Like I said, that's the middle boy out of the and when I say boys, I mean I'm the first oldest boy. Justin is the middle boy. Colton is the man. the middleman out of the boys in the family. I think they call that, because he's the next to the last, they call that the yelling baby. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means, but he's the yelling baby out of the boys, out of the whole family. So y'all heard it. I'm gonna see if I can listen. I'm trying to get my product placements here perfect. Let's see how close I am to getting this thing right. Hold on.
December 10th at the Lord.
Let me back it up. But let me let it play. I know I ain't that far.
Sunday, December 10th at the Lower Richland High School Theater. It's the 27th Mickens Anniversary Celebration with special guests, the Echo Air, also Ronica and the Mighty Blazing Stars, the McDuffie, Flossie Boy Johnson and Favor. Also on the celebration are the McFadden. Early bird tickets are $25 and available until November the 15th. General admission $30, VIP $40. Children 12 and under $10 at the door only. A night in Hopkins 2 at Lower Richland High Theater, 2615 Lower Richland Boulevard. It's the Mickens 27th anniversary, featuring Ronica and the Mighty Blazing Stars, the McDuffie, Flossie Boy Johnson and Favor, the McFadden, featuring the Echo Air. 5 p.m. Sunday, December the 10th. Doors.
Not sure what happened. But y'all get the gist of it. Listen, y'all just make sure you be there if you can. If you can't, just make sure you send your love and your appreciation to the Mickens family. Listen, we're going to we're at an hour and 15, well, an hour and 12. I think we'll go at the most to an hour and 30 minutes at the most. But I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, man, it's going to be an awesome program. Today we've spoke to Pop Mickens earlier. Now we just spoke to Justin Mickens. And I would try to get in touch with some of the other guys, but I know everybody's running all over the place trying to do this and try to do that. So we want to make sure we get them plenty time to get things done that they need to get done. But like I said, I will be in the building later on today, and it's going to be an awesome time. And I want to make sure that pay big respect and homage as well, because I don't think people understand the groups, especially groups that's full of men, grown men. I don't think they and when we have kids and families with all this traveling, I don't think people really understand the support from the mothers or the wives of the group. Because like I said, when you starting out with a young group, or even some of the older groups, where you have to go into your because you don't start out with money in your pocket. Most of the stuff that you do when you start out with groups is coming out of your personal finances. It's coming out of your personal finance. So you have to have a good, strong supporting system of a wife, even the girlfriends, because everybody in groups, they're not married, but their spouse has to believe in what you're doing to say, yeah, honey, I'm gonna support you. Yeah, we're gonna buy these suits, and at one point in time, you gotta think it was, daddy had to get his suit. That's one. I had to get my suit. That's two. Justin had to get his suit. That's three. Cody had to get his suit. That's four. You talking about 4 suits. And back then, especially when there wasn't no Temu and no Shein and Amazon, and we out there doing what them old schools doing, buying them suits with the shirt, jacket, vest, tie, shoes, and everything. Suits almost $250. Where y'all think all that money came from? That came from out of the personal budget of the husband and the wife. And if your wife or your spouse or whoever don't believe in what you're doing, that can be some rough stuff. So I applaud my mother definitely to the fullest. She can tell you many nights we had probably 1,000 pounds of equipment in her living room. If you ever been to my mother's house, you would have never known that. I'm talking about for many, many years, speakers over here, speakers over there, drum set over here, microphones over here, places she's supposed to be able to walk out and enjoy the festival of her home. Mike Cars over here. many years. Every Monday night, many years of just boom, 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 Holy Ghost power, all that stuff. Many years, huh? Yeah, that's I had to get mine too. Yeah. Many years of your personal vehicle being the vehicle that's designated to carry all the equipment. Many years, even when they started renting vehicles where no 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old boy ain't got no money to rent no vehicles. Back then where like Justin said something that was so important, where people was taking advantage of the fact that, first of all, my father's a nice guy, and he's a preacher. So you'd be surprised that people know how to play on all that stuff, to get what they want, and it took which was good to a sense, where Justin, Cole, and Jamie was able to come up through the process, and they had connections to the inside. I call it the inside world of the quartet through the Stars, through the Swannies, through all the major groups. Because see, I used to be so shy, I wouldn't go up to quartetters like that. Justin and Colton and Jamie and all them, they would go up to the people they be talking to. I used to be, man, I was always starstruck. But I think with them being so close and connected, they was able to see. Oh yeah, listen, Daddy just said something very important, and Mama had to get her dress. So listen, so Daddy had to pay for his suit, my suit, Justin's suit, Colton's suit, and had to pay for Mama's dress. Great. Matter of fact, today I guarantee he had to pay for. I know he had to pay for her dress today. Whatever she wearing today, you better believe it. He had to pay for it. I know. Yeah. She said, Mama house, yeah. Mama house was a storage house. And listen, she would kind of talk to them, y'all gonna get all this equipment out of here. Y'all gonna get this equipment out of here. Y'all get this equipment out of the house. Let us say we need some equipment. Well, y'all go ahead and get what you got to get. Down to the music store we went. But I know she enjoyed the fact now that her kids have grown up. The group is well matured, and she has full use and activity of her home with no equipment in it right now. Yeah, no equipment in it right now. Yeah, yeah, right now. But that's good though. But again, guys, we got less than 10 minutes for the rest of the show. Like I said, I just in advance, my experiences in time as being a member of the group, starting out just doing playing drums. I played a little bit of guitar, played bass. I wouldn't say I was a lead singer, but I led a couple songs. But I always say there's a formula to everything that happens to every group. There's a formula. I had this saying in fitness: no matter where you at in fitness, we all start at the starting line. Well, at the starting line, this starting line started back in 1965 under the direction of Dr. Hattie Mae Mickens. And 27 years ago, and like Justin is saying, it's probably really 29, maybe 29 years ago, because when we first started, we didn't really understand about anniversary. So it could be 20, 28, 29 official years where the group started. That was the starting line. In between the starting line, there are runners in the race where grandmama started the race. She had the baton. She passed the baton on to my father. He's in the process of as I'm gonna just name some members that I remember from back in the day. Uncle Jesse Miller, part of the race. James Jeffcoat, part of the race. Tommy Mitchum, part of the race. Hold on, somebody said, who's the slim guy that plays the bass? That is Colton Mickens. That's the baby boy of the family. That is Colton Mickens. That's the one that might take off in the crowd and he'll still be playing the bass and he outside in the car, warming the car up, and he's still playing the bass. He come back in and they finish the set. Yeah, that's the baby boy, Colton Mickens. Yeah. But James Jeffel, Joseph Robinson, Martin Mickens, Terrence Mickens, people that was the part of it, Brandon Brown, B Brown, Derek Loman, Big Jake, oh man, Timothy Wesley, oh man, I can name, listen, everybody. Oh, thanks also Chris Jacobs. I remember one of the first CDs that we did on our own. Chris Jacobs came up to the studio and helped us out. But it's, I don't want to go to, naming too many names, but really one day, my father, listen, I said something about Timothy Wesley, and he popped up. Timothy Wesley, like I said, he was a part of that, part of that race of the Mickens. And that's why so many people, they can sit back. She said, not that one, he's the quiet guy. Yeah, Colton is the slim one who plays the bass. He don't really say too much. Justin not big, but Colton is slimmer than Justin. Justin plays lead guitar, Colton plays bass guitar. But yeah, I forgot. I done lost train of thought. But anyway, but yeah, everybody was a part of the story. That's why so many people can look back and be like, oh man, when you first of all, when you know the history and you know the journey, of the race. Like yesterday, we was in Atlanta, Georgia. There was a 5K race, and then there was a workout. People will probably see pictures of that 5K workout. Again, I'm a part of an organization called E2M, and we go around from state to state, and we have workouts from, and we do 5K races, and we try to encourage people to get healthy, to live healthy, to eat healthy, and to push the limits to where they thought that they can't go. But anyway, it was expected to be at least 800 people, and maybe even up to 15 to 1,700 people there. But of course, the weather was horrible. Man, we got there and we were just hoping that this weather would hold off. I think we had maybe 200 people who were supposed to be running in the race. And then after that, normally for the workout, I'm telling you, anywhere from 800 to 1,500 people, we out there working out. But the weather was horrible. Location was beautiful. Everything was perfect. You will probably see pictures of smiling faces and people throwing it. But listen, the journey, people who came out, and this ties in to what I'm talking about with the group being together for 27 years. You will never know the struggle of keeping a smiling face on yesterday while we were in misery. It was miserable. And we did it because people came out there, they wanted to have a good time, and we made the best of it. So people who came out there yesterday and experienced what they experienced through the pain of the wetness of stepping in when you're walking and your feet go down 2 inches of water, and it's just the beginning of the event, right? But we persevered, we pushed forward, and after a while, you just forgot that your clothes were soaking wet from head to top, from head to toe, and you pushed through. You went through. Jeff Spoon, coach, our leader, he said, "Hey, you already here now. What can you do? You're already wet. You can't get no wetter, But we pushed through. So after the event, all the smiles, you can say to yourself, I was there with them when they went through that struggle. I'm talking about the struggle. I was there in the beginning. I was there when nobody wanted to be there. And I'm talking about when you see the results. You say, I remember the hard times we had. Listen, yesterday was rough. But at the end of the event, when everybody was walking to their cars, and now I'm looking on Facebook and I'm seeing the pictures and the videos, I'm like, I was there. I was a part of that. Somebody else say, hey, bro, that was a rough time we had, but we made it. Listen, all those names I named, we can sit back and say, hey, I remember the long rehearsals. I remember the people who tried to take advantage of the groups. I remember the people who tried to take advantage of Pops. I remember the people who didn't respect the group. You know, I remember people who, you remember all that, and then you look at where they at now and you say, wow. Now, I might not be standing on stage, or I might not be right there, but listen, I've been there, and I love where they're at. That's how you got to. Some people get upset because they're not a part of the current story. You don't have to be the part of the current story. You listen. My grandmama started the group. She's not here, but she will always be a part of the story. Granddaddy will always be a part of the story, because if there wasn't no granddaddy, then y'all know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to say, listen, wherever I'm at in life, whatever I was a part of, whatever I see, whatever, listen, I am a part of the story. You just keep cheering people on. You keep be excited and be glad for the journey. We got 3 minutes. Well, actually 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're going to be closing up out of here. Be excited about the journey of other people. I am so happy for the Mickens, as well as other folks that will be coming out today. Listen, y'all come out and enjoy yourself. The Mickens have so many great family members and fans. People from all over the country love the Mickens. And for those of you who love the Mickens, like you say, come on out and be a part of this great night in Hopkins. Well, again, we're going to our album in 30 minutes, and we're almost there. We're going to go ahead and get our transition music in there, right? And it's a simple song. Know it. Yep. Another good friend of the family, AJ Holiday. Y'all know him as King George. Come on, listen. You never know who you might see. You never know who you might see. Just come out and be a part of the great, awesome, and Ish the guy, Todd Mickens. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all tuning in. Tim, Trisha, Aura, Pops. See you in a little bit. I want to make sure I try to grab it. Francina, thank you. Francina said, hey, if I don't make it, I did buy a ticket due to the weather. All right, awesome. All right, Cheryl Snell, appreciate you. Lamont, appreciate you, my guy. Aaron, appreciate you. Craig, definitely, always. Auntie, Farmer, appreciate you. Ryan Griffin, appreciate you. Antoinette, thank you very much. Hilda, appreciate you. And love, man. Herbie, what's going on? Appreciate you. Herbie says, anniversary. Sarah Miller, appreciate you so very much. Yeah. But we can ready to get out of here, guys. We got 10 seconds. My sister-in-law, Tamara West, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, Tam. Love you. Rudine, thanks for tuning in. Margot, thank you for tuning in. And it's time for us to go.